I've been a programmer since the late 1990s. I've always loved coding and creating things from scratch. There's something deeply satisfying about building a tool and watching it come to life. Over a decade ago, I published my first book on Amazon. Since then, I've written numerous books and become a prolific author in the fields of magic and the occult. I genuinely love the writing process. Taking an idea, developing it, refining it, and finally holding the finished work in my hands never gets old. Over time, I developed a workflow that worked for me. I'd write my first draft in Word. Once that was done, I'd import the manuscript into Vellum to refine and format the book. From there, I'd export my EPUB and PDF files. Then I'd head over to Amazon's KDP cover calculator to generate the correct cover template. I'd download that template, import it into Canva, and design my cover there. Only after jumping between all these different programs, tweaking files, exporting, re-importing, and double-checking everything, would I finally be ready to upload and release the book on Amazon. As a programmer, I started asking myself a simple question. Why does this have to be so complicated? Why am I constantly switching between tools just to publish a single book? That's when the idea hit me. What if I built my own software, a single environment where I could write the book, format it, export print-ready files, and create the cover, all in one place? No more chopping and changing between platforms. No more friction. At first, I planned to build it just for myself. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized other indie authors must be feeling the same frustration. That was the genesis of what would become BookCraftr. BookCraftr is designed to be a true one-stop shop for indie authors who want the easiest, lowest friction way to publish their books. A single site where you can write from scratch or import your manuscript, format it beautifully, generate your EPUB and print-ready PDFs, create your cover, and get your book ready for release. You work hard on your books. Your writing and publishing process shouldn't be a maze of disconnected tools and unnecessary complexity. There's no reason to stick with a convoluted workflow when there's a better way. BookCraftr is built by an author for authors who want the simplest, easiest, and most effective way to bring their books into the world.